In an audit in March, the Federal Transit Administration called Metro Safety Department dysfunctional. The hearing in Congress yesterday was mostly about safety. Clearly, those are your concerns also. It's my understanding that you have put together a list of 10 priorities about safety. You don't have to mention them all, but tell us what the, I guess, one or two or three most important ones are.
There's a few things, and one is replace 1,000 series cars. That was an NTSB recommendation. We're poised to award that contract, to go to the board and discuss it with them.
How soon can members of the public expect to see new cars?
Unfortunately, it takes a while to design them and build them. So you're I'd say about 3 years away from that.
Okay.
In addition to that, you mentioned the safety. There's been a number of changes made already, and we have to do a lot more in the safety area. This involves not only communication, strengthening that, but accountability, as well as funding. So what we've done is the chief safety officer, who just joined a couple of weeks after I did, now reports directly to me. So there's more direct communication. We've improved the communication with the Tri-State Oversight Committee. There were 10 new positions created in the Safety Department last December. Half of those have been filled already. The remainder will be filled within the next few weeks. They're interviewing for them right now. Beyond that, we have to get to where we anticipate and not react to major incidents. And by anticipate, I mean collect the necessary information, whether it's from our employees, from seeing things happen or near-miss incidents, and collect that in a system that's then tracked and followed up to make sure that the causes are taken care of so that we do not have a major incident in the future. Those types of anticipatory things are very necessary. It takes time to get there. Plus, people have to be trained to do the right investigations, and from top to bottom, from the operator and the mechanic to myself to the board, we all have to be conscious of safety in everything we do.
All of this sounds good, but the reason I raised the issue of when with the rail cars is because in yesterday's hearing, Senator Barbara Mikulski of Maryland said that she fails to see a sense of urgency 11 months after the deadly Red Line crash last June. How can Senator Mikulski and we in the public see that sense of urgency?
You'll see it only in results eventually, and that will be a safer operation, and it's something that doesn't happen overnight, but that's what you'll see.
When I say see a sense of urgency, obviously we don't want to see all Metro employees walking faster or moving more quickly, but we want to have the kind of transparency that says, okay, this is going to get done, and here's how and when it's going to get done.
And we've set out a number of specific points in a 6-month action safety plan with specific deadlines attached to it. That's what we've reported to the FTA in our response to the FTA, so that people will be able to see, are we meeting our deadlines? But beyond that, and we will also have a scorecard which addresses how we're performing metrically, not only with regard to safety but reliability and that sort of thing, which will be available on our web by the end of June.